What's up, everyone? It's Randy here for the Daily Zest, and I know that this is not live at the right time, and I apologize for that. I just moved, as you guys know. I'm in my new home, and I was going to mention this on stream, but I did have a blank canvas here, and I want us all to have suggestions and what you think I should put back here. Now, I did try to go live, like I said, in my new home, but the Wi-Fi is not up to par like I thought it was. Now, I was promised Wi-Fi, but not everything is easy, and I understand that. And the reason why it took me so long to get to this point is because I mailed down my monitors, didn't work out, they came in broken, had to wait for a new one. Now the internet is cutting out on me. I am working on getting it resolved, so what I'm gonna do in the meantime is either do these videos where I premiere it, or I will stream off of my phone in the morning. So I'm going to get it figured out, hopefully within the next few days. So just bear with me. And if you guys could just do me the beautifulness and the kindness of smashing the like, subscribing to the channel, and sharing the stream out with friends, that would mean a lot. Also, checking out our two amazing sponsors of the show, both Cake Wallet and Market Cipher. Links are in the live chat and description. Use code ZESTY for 15% off of Market Cipher. Now we're gonna get after it. I'm gonna go over some news and give you guys some updates. So let's get after it. Now, first, we of course have Bitcoin in the market. Now we have a little bit of green, a little bit of red. People are shook. I understand, especially looking at Bitcoin right now, which at this very moment is $56,208. Now, we're chilling. We're having a good time. Obviously, not the best that we have fallen below the 200-day SMA, which you guys know I talk about quite a lot. Especially the last time we fell below the 200-day SMA was around the bear of the bear when we were here, just in this range, ranging between that $23,000 and $30,000. We were fiddling with the 200-day SMA. We fell below it, but then we gained traction coming back up. And even previous to that was coming off of kind of the heat of the last bull market back here in December or January of 2022, December of 2021. Looking at Market Cipher on the daily here, we know we have our red dot, a flat momentum. VWAP needs some movement, and the RSI is struggling just a little bit. As you guys can see, we have breached the oversold. We keep kind of teetering around that level, but we know that when there is oversold, that means that we could have some relief on the selling pressure side. Maybe we find the support at 56K, but the last time we really had a little bit of consolidation, accumulation, whatever, was around 52.3. Then the last time we were kind of consolidating was here, ranging between, I would say, basically 39 and 44K. Now, can we go down to these levels? Only Bitcoin would know in her heart. We don't have a crystal ball, but what we do know is that Bitcoin on the weekly, taking a look there, is showing us that clearer picture, where we know we were struggling at that golden zone of 60K, struggling to really breach around this 71.5. You guys see the wick highs and even the candle closures kind of just stopping us out there, and we have slipped. Now, again, you see that 52K on the weekly. Even here on the weekly, you're seeing that range kind of with the wicks included from 39.5 and that wick high over here during that little range of 48K, but mostly around here, 44. We're hoping for the best. We want nothing but the best. And we got Ethereum that is also slipping a little bit. You see it on the weekly, clearly outline the kind of range we're in, where the bottom of the range is 2770. Top of the range with the wicks is 3950. Now 3950 is the golden zone, and it is extremely crucial to kind of getting to those all-time highs. Now, even here on the weekly, you know the VWAP's not doing great. Nothing is screaming the best of the zest. On the daily, it's kind of the same, where we have our wicks kind of defending this 2770 range, battling the 200-day SMA deeply. And we have a green dot here on Market Cipher. Hopefully that follows through. The VWAP moves up, money flow as well. Of course, the RSI is struggling as well, where we do have the oversold. And maybe, again, that is the relief of the selling pressure. But Bitcoin does like to get spicy, and Ethereum and cryptocurrency where you think something's going to happen and it doesn't, especially where we have been wondering, where are the ETHs? What's happening there? Well, the 19B4s got approved, one of the two filings. Now we have the S1, and now the S1s are essential and what is needed to have that green light in order for these ETFs to trade. This morning, today, we had some news on that where Eric, shout out to Eric from Bloomberg, letting us know that the first S1 rolled in from Van Eck, 21 shares. ARK also followed up. And then there is also Grayscale with their Ethereum mini trust. So the ETFs are on the move. According to Gary, things were going smoothly. Gary Gensler, that little
hucksters, fraudsters, scam artists,
Ponzi schemes.
Ponzi schemes.
Now, of course, we're going to check in on Litecoin really quick. I have a few news headlines to give you today. But Litecoin Summit is $84 a ticket, and it's July 24th to the 25th, only a few weeks away, and I am so excited, so I do hope to see you guys there. Litecoin at the moment is $64.26, 3.5% in the green. Obviously, we're struggling with the $63, and this is when people were sleeping on Litecoin pretty recently. And we know when people sleep, that's usually when things go crazy, and we don't know in which direction, obviously, because people are sleeping on Bitcoin right now. People are sleeping on Litecoin. People are sleeping on ETH. People are sleeping in general. Now, the bearish level you're going to look at, and I could expand this line out for you, is $43. Obviously, these are the lowest levels we've seen for Litecoin previous to November of 2022, which, sheesh, was a minute ago. And then even before that, when you were looking at May of 2022, where was the support found? $43. Looking back in the past, in 2019, $43 seems to be that support level that's pretty critical, and falling below that is a little bit scary. I am hoping for the best, of course. Dogecoin also making me a little scared. Where we got Dogecoin right now that's struggling with that 200-day SMA, chopped it up at the bit around that 12 cents. Obviously, now at this 10.5, a little over 10.5, 0.1067 cents, up 2.5%. It's where we're at. Obviously, we knew the consolidation beforehand with Dogecoin was extreme, especially really between this basically over 5.5 cents to right here, that 10 cents. Extreme range from literally these sheesh levels back in June of 2022 and finding support at 5 cents back in October of last year. And then Doge had a nice little run. She's coming back down. Still up 62% in the past year. Bitcoin is still up 85% in the past year. At the height of the year was 160%. Now, obviously, we're going to draw back a little bit. That's normal, especially when this range that we're in between 65K plus is a new range for Bitcoin. Even though we did hit that 69K, how long were we in that 60K range? It was not long. So Bitcoin is discovering herself. The price action is discovering itself. Of course, there's other news on crypto today where Donnie T and the Republi National Committee is adopting Bitcoin and crypto, a part of their ideals, essentially. And Dennis Porter reported on it quite nicely, saying that the GOP added Bitcoin rights to their platform, supporting the ban of CBDCs. Scrolling down a little bit here, you could see that they have a part of their economics end of things. Crypto, pubbies, will end Dems' unlawful and un-American crypto crackdown and oppose the creation of a central bank digital currency. We will defend the right to mine Bitcoin and ensure every American has the right to self-custody their assets and transact free from the government surveillance and control. Which is true. What does Tom Emmer say a CBDC is? A CCP-style surveillance tool. And that's exactly what it is. Seems like North Carolina's governor does not really agree with pro-crypto, anti-CBDC legislation because the CBDC ban bill was vetoed by him Roy Cooper is responsible for this. Remember his name because he vetoed a bill banning the state from implementing a CBDC despite receiving near unanimous support in the House of Representatives and State. Cooper faced criticism for politically motivating this decision, explaining in a June 5th statement that House Bill 690 was, quote, premature, vague, and reactionary to sign into law. Quote, efforts are being made at the federal level to ensure standards and safeguards are in place to protect consumers, investors, and businesses using digital assets, and North Carolina should wait to see how they work before taking action. This is shameful, especially because if you are pro-CBDC, you are anti-freedom. You need to represent your state. You need to represent this country as a whole. Representing this country means representing freedom, life, liberty, property. That's what every single human being is entitled to on this earth, not just people in America. And Bitcoin and crypto should be able to flourish anywhere. Because again, there's not one person that could say no. Though there are people that could say yes to CBDCs, and it seems like the North Carolina governor is doing that. Absolutely shameful, and it makes me a little upset. But am I shocked? Absolutely not. Because this is the war we're fighting in crypto, where we have to fight for self-custody. And we deserve those rights to self-custody. Now, obviously, people are upset because the German government is supposedly dumping over $900 million worth of Bitcoin. Mt. Gox this, Mt. Gox that. Guys, we've experienced so much of this before that this should not scare anybody. Of course, it's a lot of liquidity, but how many times have we gone through this where there was always one big headline when Bitcoin's dumping so that people get scared and they paper hand it? My advice is to keep calm, hodl on. Of course, it's your decision what you do with your money and what you do with your Bitcoin and your cryptocurrency. I just have the experience, and I know you do too. It's going to be okay, and I'm here to give you that life. I know I've been away for a week, a dreadful week with no streaming, but I do know that Bitcoin is still working. The blocks are blocking. The chain is chaining, and there's nothing to worry about other than people's own psyche. Don't give into the psychological madness, because that's all it is. The FUD is a mind game. Mt. Gox we've been hearing about since the thing collapsed. Oh, these governments selling Bitcoin, when are they not messing around? This is what they do. This is the manipulation tactics that they try to push on people. Don't give into it. Keep calm, hodl on. Most importantly, take self-custody. This is a point in time that it doesn't matter what's going on in crypto. Look outside of crypto. Look at how many banks are at risk of failing. Look at the bank failure that happened this year, the 5+ that happened last year. We need to make sure we're ensuring the safety of our assets, the safety of our value, and making sure you self-custody that Bitcoin, having money that no one can take from you. You own it. You can transact 24/7, 365 with no intermediaries any time of the day. This is what matters. Not any of the FUD, not the headlines they're trying to throw in your face, because there are some articles saying this is why Bitcoin's going to go to 50K. And there are other articles saying this is why we're going to 1 million. No one knows what's going to happen next. Nobody. Nobody has a crystal ball. But what I do know is how important Bitcoin is and how important crypto is, decentralized finance. We are going to make it. And I hope you guys see this video. I hope you enjoy it, because honestly, I miss you guys so darn much. And I'm so sad I can't stream right now, but I will try to stream off my phone or something. I will make it work. Trust me, I will make it work. Now, the move up until now was very smooth, to say the least. Very smooth, good flight down here. Most packages made it. I mentioned it briefly that one of my packages, or a few of my packages, showed up absolutely botched. So my monitors came and smashed. I had to wait for new ones, got it, and now the internet. So like I said, nothing's easy, and I know you guys understand what it's like to move. Even other content creators in this space are talking about how they moved and they showed up and their internet just pretty much kapooed on them. And that's fine. It's just the way life is. But I do want to update you guys. I did want to give you some news today. I did want to say hello. So hello, everybody. We're going to get after it. I'm very happy to be where I am right now. There's always going to be a few bumps in the road, but we always know that. I will see you guys tomorrow. I will be uploading. I will be doing things. I am not just in the abyss right now, and it's been killing me. I've been waiting to post, but now I just got to do what I got to do until the internet gets fixed. I actually did get a call right before I started this video. I was about to hit record, and I did get a call that the internet's being worked on. Between my building, the internet company, things are happening. So things are in progress. I'm working my tushy off. My family and I, the building, the internet company. We're working our booties off out here to get back for you guys. And like I said, I appreciate you. So much love for every single one of you. If you see this, please make sure you like, subscribe, share this out with friends. Comment below what you think should go in this background. Should I put my Bitcoin paintings back? Should I put my light back up? What do you guys think? I want all the suggestions. I will see you guys later. Thank you for your love. And as always, stay zesty. Peace.